Good afternoon to you all, distinguished commissioners and contributing members to this commission. I wish I could be with you to celebrate this milestone anniversary. To begin, I want to commend ITU Secretary General Doreen Bodan Martin, as well as former Secretaries General Haolin Zhao and Hamadoun Toure for exceptional leadership. I also take this opportunity to thank my fellow commissioners and all partners for your support and tireless efforts throughout this journey. It has been a great pleasure for me to be part of this distinguished body, and I look forward to continuing to work together alongside my co-chair, Carlos Slim, wherever and whenever our contribution is needed, whether as leaders of the Commission or outside of the Commission altogether. "15 years ago, we began with the simple conviction that broadband must reach everyone everywhere because it is an essential driver of sustainable development. At the time, connectivity was out of reach for many people, especially in Africa. Today, broadband powers economies, expands access to knowledge in rural as well as urban areas, and brings communities closer across continents. Together, we have lowered the cost of access, increased reach, and opened digital pathways for millions of people. However, connectivity gaps remain in coverage and usage. Millions of people remain disconnected, either because networks do not reach them or because other barriers hold them back. The evidence shows us that traditional investment models are not enough if we want to reach low-income users. Our continent is home to a young and talented population who need to be given the means and opportunity to use their creativity. The good news is that we are seeing more and more investment in digital infrastructure, but we can certainly do more. We have to address affordability, digital skills, local content, and gender gaps with the same urgency we give to infrastructure. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence bring both promise and risk, but without deliberate action, these tools could widen gaps instead of closing them. In Rwanda, we have benefited from strong partnerships, including with ITU, UNESCO, UNDP, Smart Africa, and the African Union, among others. Bridging the remaining gaps will require innovation in both policy and financing. we need new mechanisms that can scale and adapt quickly. With just 5 years to the 2030 deadline for the Sustainable Development Goals, time is not on our side. Above all, we need political resolve. Connectivity is a public good. The focus of the transition to the next phase of this work must be to accelerate and finish what we have started. Once again, distinguished listeners, I thank you.